I'm Paula LaRich, and this is my final vlog for Edtech 533, YouTube for Educators. We had to answer a couple questions, and the first question was, what were the most important things I learned this semester? Well, one of the most important things I learned was how many options YouTube has. You can create basically anything you want in YouTube, and it's actually pretty easy in most terms, and the options are available to everyone, and it's great for teachers to use in their classroom because it's a different way to teach and a different way for the children to learn and grasp the information. I really had no idea on all the different things that you could do while using YouTube. Some of the things were the ability to stream videos that are educational, as well as the ability to upload and create simple videos. Also, I learned about Adobe Premiere Elements, which I had never worked with before. Again, I am no expert on it, but when I do have free time, I do want to go back and play around with it more because I think it can create amazing videos, as Dr. Snelson has showed us, because she created many videos through it. So yeah, I will definitely be going back to Adobe. Question 2. Has my opinion of YouTube and education changed or remained the same? My opinion has definitely stayed the same as far as using YouTube in your classroom. I think that everyone should try to use YouTube in their classroom, and now that I know so much more about YouTube, I say definitely use it in your classroom. Before I started the course, I knew the basics of YouTube, how to show a video, and for your classroom, if you were learning something about science, you can pull up a science video. And that was basically all I knew. So now that I know that there's so many things that you can create through YouTube, I say every teacher should learn about it, take a course like this one, and apply it in their classroom. So I am 100% on board of using it, and I think many teachers should be using it in their classroom. Number 3, how is my teaching impacted by what I learned this semester? My teaching has changed already after taking this course because I already use YouTube a lot more in my classroom. I now create video vlogs all the time on the lessons that we've learned throughout the day, and then I tell the students that if they need to relearn the information because they didn't grasp it fully, that they can go home and watch the vlog. I just think it's an amazing teaching tool to use, and it's also a great reinforcement tool for the students to use. I also will be having my students create their own vlogs and creating YouTube channels for them, but I haven't done that yet. So over winter break, I will be looking more into this and getting that done for the students, because I know they're anxious to create some vlogs too. This is also a great way to know that students can relearn the topic at home and use it as a reteaching tool. Question 4. Did I or will I use the project skills or ideas from the course in my teaching? If so, how? I will definitely be using the skills I learned. Again, I am not an expert on it, but I definitely learned more than I knew on YouTube. I want to create lessons that, incorporate my students into them, that they can complete on YouTube. I want my students and staff, for that matter, to be familiar with YouTube and all that it can do for their learning and teaching. I definitely have been talking highly about YouTube to my peers and my other co-teachers, and some of them have jumped on board with it, with using it more in their classroom. So I'm happy to see that. I because I think YouTube is a great tool to be teaching. Number 5, select at least 3 of the projects I created this semester and read the description of the ACET standards and how do these projects demonstrate my mastery of the ACET standard. The first project I want to talk about is how to create a PowerPoint movie and upload it to YouTube. This is a fantastic tool because it was actually really simple to do. And second, I really didn't know how to do this before, but now I have a clear understanding of what to do. All of the design standards go with this project. Standard 1 were addressed throughout the making process of this project. Also standards 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4, which includes using audio-visual technology, using computer-based technology, and integrated technologies, were all used making this PowerPoint movie. And finally, the standard 3.1, which is the media utilization, was also used. The second project I want to talk about was the special effects 2-part video. This was another project that I had fun doing. I thought it was going to be a lot harder than it was, but I'm so glad that I was successful with it. Their narration part was also helpful because it reiterated what I have learned, and it showed me exactly how to do it again, and for me, that was great because then I knew how to actually do it step by step. During the video portion, I worked on design development and development of teaching. So it basically used all the same standards that I had mentioned in the first project, and yeah, it used all the same standards. The third project was the interactive video. Now, by far, this was the most time-consuming and challenging of all the assignments in the course. But it was great to learn how to add annotation to videos, and I see myself utilizing this technique in my classroom often. This project was well addressed. It well addressed all of the design standards and also addressed all of the development standards, which included the technology, the use of audiovisual, computer-based and integrated technology, and also included the utilization of media, which was standard 3.1. I am very happy I took this course. Again, I did not know much about YouTube before the class. Now I feel like I'm comfortable with YouTube and can actually utilize it into my classroom. And the students love it because they love different learning styles. They, they don't want to just do notes and bookwork and all that. YouTube is something fun and something enjoyable that they can watch on their own iPads, and something that helps them learn in a different manner. Thank you for watching my blog, and I will hopefully be using YouTube a lot in my classroom.